Hi everyone, I want to show you some gifts that I've made for Amanda for Dee's Scrimpy's surprise birthday challenge. I won't put this video up until Amanda has opened all her gifts first. So I'm going to start showing you what I've made. So this is the first thing I've made. It's a pretty little box, a little wooden box. So what I did with this was I used the Fernli Designs heart here, wooden heart, and the corners that they sell, and then I inked up the frame using the Versamark ink pad, and then I used the glitter embossing powder like this over the top. So that's for the frame and the actual corners. The image here is the centerpiece of the frame. So what I did with this was, this is a digital image I've bought from Etsy in the past. I stuck that onto the wooden heart, and then I used Versamark ink with the clear ink with the triple embossing powder, and went over it 3 times, heat set in each layer, so it gives it a shiny finish and it protects the image. I went around the edge of the box with some pretty lace and some bling mesh here in pink. The paper is the KSP Kitty Scrap Post French seamstress digital kit, and then I used little wooden discs on the bottom for the feet. And then inside the box then I've put some pretty paper. So there's the box. So I hope Amanda will like that. The second item I've made her is this little stick pen roll. It's only 3.5 inches wide by 9 inches long. So what I did with this was, I gave the sushi mat a coat of gesso, white gesso, lightly. And then on the edge here, I arranged some cream colour appliques, and then put some little roses on the top there and glittered them, and then used some pearl spray here, and then I'll open it up for you to see. I made some stick pins for the inside like that. I won't get them all out, but some got little charms hanging on them. Some pretty pink pearls that Amanda likes pink. So what I did with this was, I used wadding on the inside, and then I went over it with the broderie anglaise material in white, and then went round the edges then with lace, and then put little flowers in the corner. In the corners, little blings on them. Well, that one's come off, I'll have to stick it back on, like that. And then I'll open it out so you can see, and then I did that on the other end there. So although this bow is upside down, when you roll it up like this, then it's up the right correct way. So there's a little stick pin roll anyway. I think these are quite sweet little gifts. These sushi mats, they make lovely little stick pin rolls. There's that. I also did small bottle caps, because she liked the last ones I made for her, but they were in a different design. So I used like the ecru colour doily in the background, and then I put a little like cream daisy on the top, and then used the bottle caps on the top of that. You buy the bottle caps already flattened. The images inside are the KSP French seamstress, I think it's called, images. So there's a clock, there's a little rose, and a sewing machine. And then I glittered around the edges of the doilies. And they're stuck onto the background using foam pads, so they can be taken off and used on her work. I also did these little spools. You print them off like this and cut them out, And then what I did, I used a thicker piece of card and sandwiched two together of the same design, and then I wrapped it with lace. And this little flower here is another little applique with a little rose on it, which I just stuck onto the lace with a pen so she could take them off and use those. So I've done two of those. And then I made a little card for her. This little card here. Pretty little image, heart image. The actual swap, well not swap, challenge, sorry, was to make things with hearts on them. I haven't made everything with hearts, just the box and the card. So what I did with this was I put different layers in the background here, and I used a pretty topper here, cut the little heart out and put it onto silver mirror card, and then mounted it onto the front of the card. I used a little Wild Orchid Craft embellishment there. I cut a flourish out using a die, and then I used, I think these are called Sweet Blossoms from Wild Orchid Crafts, and then I glittered those. So everything is pink and white. So I hope Amanda will like these anyway. So I'll put them all there now. To do up the stick pin roll, hang on a second. I just wind it like that. There's that as well. Oops. Then my bottle caps, like that. Like that. And then the cards. And then the two little spools then with lace on them. So I hope you like those, Amanda. So thank you everyone for watching. Please leave a comment.